Imagine living most of your adult life in Australia and one day you lose your ability to speak English. That's the difficult situation faced by many ageing immigrants when dementia robs them of their second language. It adds an extra complication to their care, but in Queensland, where 1 in 4 older people were born overseas, there's only one multicultural aged care facility. And as Allyson reports, it's at capacity.
It's morning tea time at this aged care facility in Brisbane, and there's some special treats on the menu.
Like this one is a Polish special cherry slice, and this one is a German slice, very nice and gooey.
Today is a multicultural celebration.
It gives them a kind of warmness to their hearts, brings back all the memories from home, their culture.
Belasco Court was set up nearly 30 years ago to cater for migrants. Today, its residents come from nearly 20 different countries. Most arrived in the wave of post-war immigration.
It's that cultural awareness, the cultural sensitivity, the idea that everybody's in the same situation.
In old age, many migrants revert to their first language. It adds another level of difficulty in their care. To help, the centre employs a number of ethnic staff, like Ursula Loki, a Polish immigrant.
Knowing and understanding culture of their own, I could bring a little bit warmness to the heart.
I think it's hugely important because it means that somebody actually understands them and they can meet their needs.
Valentine Jurasek was born in Brussels and moved to Australia in 1949.
Because my father thought we might have a third world war in Europe, and he thought it was safer to Australia.
She says being able to share those early and sometimes traumatic experiences is important.
We all have to mingle with each other and converse with each other.
The facility is still the only one of its kind in Queensland. Almost 150,000 of the state's older residents were born overseas, and that number is growing. Belasco Court is using a $10 million federal government grant to nearly double its capacity.
So I think that is certainly in recognition of the fact that we do something that's quite different and there's a need for it to continue.
But the model of care also needs to evolve.
What we're seeing, though, is the demographic is changing. So where we used to get the European migrants, they're much less. They're much more likely to now come from China or India.
The one constant, the firm belief that it's the staff who make the difference.
I love what I do and I really mean it, and I think I was absolutely made for this job.
Providing care and comfort through culture. Allyson, ABC News, Brisbane.